Before we start the journey, which is so beautiful, we need to be in a cordial and at home atmosphere. Often, religion says don't ask question, just follow what is said, right? What does that religion say? This is the instruction, you just follow. But spirituality begins with question. Spirituality, this is the difference between main difference between religion and spirituality. While religion is exclusive, spirituality is inclusive. It takes everyone together. And strangely, the essence of religion is spirituality. Well, all religion aim to bring spirituality. The goal of it is to uplift human life, to make you understand the self, to facilitate your journey towards infinity. This is the main goal, right? Now, usually it's student ask question to the teacher, right? But now here I am going to ask you a question. My question is, when was the first question you asked after you were born? I want you to think about it. And what was the first question you asked? Do you remember? Before third year, you did not ask any question. You didn't know language, but you know singing. A baby first sings and then talks, isn't it? We all came to this planet smiling and singing and crying. Correct? But then, when did we start asking questions? When we were 3 years old. We asked about everything else, what is all that is outside of us. Mommy, where did the bird go? What did the bird eat? Where the clouds go? And whatever answer was given, we used to take it, right? When you ask a question to somebody, you trust what they are saying. If you don't trust a person, why would you ask a question? So, first of all, we ask the question about what we see, what is outside, what is in the world. This is when our intellect starts maturing. And then we ask the question in a very different tone. Why this trouble to me? You know, elderly people ask question, they are not looking for an answer. They simply question. And when the mind gets rebellious, it just questions and it is not bothered about the answer. This is second type of questioning. The first question is with inquisitiveness. The second question is out of frustration. And there is a third type of question which comes out of sadness, sorrow, for which you are not looking for an answer at all. Have you experienced such people in your life? They ask you a question and you try to answer them, they are not listening. Are you all still here? Do you have any question? When the question doesn't arise, it indicates two states. One is you are in state of bliss or you are in a total slumber. So, as human beings, we started asking questions. We want to know about the world. And then we want to know about ourselves. Who am I? What is this life about? What is the meaning of life? What is the purpose of life? Is there any God? If He is there, what is the nature of God? These are higher questions. Wanting to know about consciousness. Right? So this ancient treatise, Vigyan Bhairav, begins with a question. Here, it's a dialogue between husband and wife. Parvati is a symbol of highly mature intellect. She says, I have studied this, all this. I am a little bit confused about this. What is the nature of self? Is consciousness always unmanifest, or it is both manifest and unmanifest? What is truth? What is the nature of divine? What is consciousness? She is not asking where the world began. Those who are thinking of a beginning and end are only thinking linear. But in a circle, where is the beginning point? Is there any beginning point in a circle? So that is why it is called Ananta. Ananta means infinity. Endless. Infinity has no beginning and no end. So is our consciousness. But we want to know. Still it appears we are born and we are dying. We are born, we are dying. So which is true? Is there something in us that never born, it's never dying? These are the questions that come to a very sharp intellect. And she mentions all that she studied. Is it about chakras? Is it through chanting a lot of mantras, doing a lot of breathing, yoga, pranayama, all that? And says, my dear Lord, you please tell me. I know you know it. Will you give this knowledge to me? That's what she asks. You know, there is a way of asking also. As I said, there are different ways of questioning. Some people ask question only to check whether the person knows the answer or not. That's not the sign of a good student. Good student should have faith that the teacher knows it. A good patient has the faith that the doctor knows. He knows what is he doing, what he should give, right? Right? A good student have to be an empty cup. What? A good student have to come with this position of empty cup. Yeah? So this is what now Shiva tells Parvati. All that you knew is good for nothing. Let us bundle them all and put it aside. Are you willing to do that? A clean slate alone can bring a clarity of words. If the slate is already filled with all sorts of things, there can be no clarity, no legibility in it. Yeah? Okay. Now, there are 112 techniques. Of course, we will not be doing all of them. A few of those techniques, we will take it up. Our question has always been about the diversity of the universe. This universe is full of diversity. What is the purpose of diversity? Do you know that? Huh? Okay, you go to a restaurant, every time you don't eat the same food, right? Do you eat the same food every day, every time? You eat different things. Why? The different things brings a charm inside you, it charges you up. What? You have all given gifts to kids, haven't you? When you give a gift to a child or anybody, what do you expect from them? Huh? When a kid opens its gift, what do you expect to see in their face? Wonder, surprise, thrill, isn't it? But this is a gift, you give it to a child, and how do you like it? How do you like it? When you get a Christmas gift or a whatever birthday gift, how you like people to receive it? Oh, what do you expect from them? Wow. So the joy of a parent is when a child expresses its amazement, right? So you want to bring that amazement, and so you bring different type of gifts to a child. So the purpose of diversity in the creation is to create that thrill inside of you. How many opportunities have we missed feeling that, wow. Life gives you millions of opportunity to feel, wow. We don't express the thrill of life. So the first technique is Chakit Mudra. Hold your fingers like this, all the 5 fingers should come with a kick. And the in breath should make a sound. Usually when you breathe out, you make sound. But this usually, eyes big. No, no, no. Your life should come out of your eyes. Eyes big. La, la, la. Come on, do it. This is the first technique. Now, you know why horseshoe is lucky sign? Horseshoe. Isn't it horseshoe considered lucky? Horseshoe is lucky sign because our breath moves in that shape. Your breath originates 12 inches from your nose from this point. It goes up in the horseshoe fashion, goes in the middle of the chest and returns back from there. So this is the second technique. We attend to the breath. It goes in and then comes out. These 2 points where incoming breath becomes outgoing breath, that is inside your chest, center of your chest, and when the outgoing breath becomes incoming breath, which is outside the chest, below your nose. These 2 points are very important. If you pay attention in these 2 points, something happens. Let's see what that something happens. Okay. So shall we do a meditation now? Let's sit comfortably, easily. Spine erect and eyes closed. Become aware of your breath. Now bring down your attention to the point 12 inches below the nostrils, from where the breath originates. Breathe in and go to the center of chest inside and come back from there. Follow the breath which is moving in a horseshoe fashion. The breath is moving 12 inches below the nostril, all the way to the center of chest, and then comes back from there outside the chest. Just put your attention on these 2 points. One in the center of the chest, another outside the chest. As though your life is half inside and half outside. Our energy is half inside and half outside. Let's take another deep breath in and relax. Let go all your efforts. Just relax. Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Let's take a deep breath in and let go. Become aware of your body and surroundings. And slowly and gradually you may open your eyes. Was it good?